Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Caitlin from Florals.com, and today I'm bringing you another mini album process video. This one's the third in the series. I'm uploading all the videos every day this week, so be sure to subscribe so you can see all the videos for this project. If you haven't seen my previous videos on this project, I'll have the first one linked down below so you can watch all of them in order. This album is for my graduation memories, so I have been featuring the Blue Blooms paper pad by Craftsmith, which is available at Michael's, and I also have a link to it over on my blog in case you want to purchase it. It is available on Amazon currently. Not a great price, but it's a really beautiful paper pad, and I wouldn't blame you if you spend extra money on it. Definitely a cute paper pad. I begin all of these layouts by picking up my papers and then tracing and trimming them out to match my chipboard album. The layout that I have planned for today in this layout includes one photo of me after graduation, and then the other side is a spot for journaling. I'm featuring some of the cut-aparts from the Blue Blooms paper pad by Craftsmith as well. I hadn't used any, oh I guess I did use one on a previous layout as well. I almost forgot about that, but I'm just going to trim out my pieces here. I'm going to cut some of this out so you guys don't have to sit here and watch this, but I just trim them out with my scissors, freehand, on my tracing lines. And once I'm done trimming those out, I'm going to use my Crop-A-Dial to punch the holes in the papers so they can line up with the holes on the chipboard. So now I'm just going to glue these onto the chipboard backs here. I used ATG and liquid adhesive to make sure it is down and will not fall off anytime soon. I use Scotch Quick Dry liquid adhesive, as most of you probably know. The right side features a beautiful pink and gold foiled pattern, and the left side features a navy with pink pattern, again trying to emphasize the contrast between the two sides so it matches with the photos as well. And throughout the entire album I have this contrast thing going on, and I'm definitely going to keep that going throughout the rest of the album. I pulled out some really old K & Company graduation stickers from my stash, and I plan on using these throughout the album. I didn't use all of them since I know I have more graduation pictures to work with, but I thought for this album it would be fun to use a couple of them, especially since I know I'm going to keep this album, while my other pages featuring my boyfriend or my brother, they may keep later on. I definitely wanted to have a couple of these in my album just to have the extra texture and dimension like I've mentioned in my other videos, where since these pages you can actually feel and touch and hold compared to page protector pages, I wanted to have as much texture as possible, which is why you'll see so many doilies and 3D embellishments and resin embellishments, just because I really wanted this album to be very texturized and very hands-on. If I had thought of it while making the album, I definitely would have tried to include more interactive elements with like flip outs and pull outs and all of that jazz, but I didn't want to make this album too complicated. I wanted to get the pictures in there, get this made. It's definitely a project I originally didn't intend on making. I had no desire to make a little mini album for this graduation. I was just going to do regular pages, but I ended up creating one and I'm very happy that I did. So I've been working on some clusters on the left-hand page here. I have my doily, which I do not trim out, I don't think. I like how it sticks out on the other side, and I think it adds even more texture and dimension beyond the outskirt of the album. And then I have the 3x4 card from the paper pad, and then I pulled out some word stickers from Jen Hadfield and a beautiful banner from Freckled Fawn that layers nicely, and it's a peachy color which matches well with the collection. It's a really great match. And as with the rest of the album, I'm using my Scotch Quick Dry adhesive to glue these elements down. These are really beautiful stickers, and I believe they're from the Jen Hadfield Home Collection, which I believe is no longer available. I got these in a rack, which was very nice, and I didn't have any of this collection, so now I have a little bit of it, and I'm excited to use up the rest of the phrases in that set. I'm currently off screen looking at some more stickers, but then I realized they were on my desk, so I pulled out the K & Company stickers again and added a small diploma next to the Be Awesome. And we're back with the resin flowers because, as I mentioned in a previous video, I'm going to be using as many as I can on these layouts because it's my album and I love the resin flowers. So that's what my story is, and I'm sticking to it. I like to use ATG adhesive to glue down my resin flowers, but I've also been known to use liquid glue as well. I included a phrase sticker from Pink Fresh Studio beneath the Be Awesome. I think it says ignore the critics. I would never use that on any other layout, so I figured now was a great time to try to use that. The right hand side is now the challenge. I didn't really have a plan for it. I just knew the left side was good, now the right side needed some stuff. So I'm thinking about what to map my photo on, and I decide to use a piece of this dark navy pattern paper to bring in more of the navy from the left side to the right side. And it's a floral paper I used for a background on a previous layout, which you guys probably remember. But I just trimmed that down to match my photo, and we've got a matted photo, which is perfect. I have a couple of items I've pulled from my stash that are on the side of my desk, including some Dear Lizzie stickers. I don't think I end up using any on this layout, but I do use them later on, so they will stay out on my desk for the rest of these process videos. But I do have a bunch of puffy stickers that say great sayings, and I have all these sayings that I know I won't use on other layouts. I pull out this peach one to match the banner from Freckled Fawn. I'm not 100% sure what it says, but it's from Pink Fresh Studio. I matte my photo again on some light blue paper, because I figured the larger the matte, the less embellishing I might have to do. And I used this for the cover of my album, which is why it's a scrap piece. And I have this, these chipboard pieces and a puffy sticker from Jen Hatfield. I'm trying to figure out some sort of cluster situation that'll work for me. And of course, adding some washi tape. Gotta have the washi tape, people. Always a good choice to add a little bit of washi tape. I've never seen someone put washi tape on a layout that looked bad. If that's how far it's washi tape usually looks good. So don't be afraid to slap some on your layouts. Get using that stash, people. That's what we want to hear. After I add these last couple of embellishments down with my fine line glue, including this congrats banner, I'm done with this layout. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll be back tomorrow with another mini album spread. I hope you guys are enjoying this little series. I'm really glad that I finished a project already. Finishing a project in January is very motivating to finish other projects, so I'd highly recommend this month of February now that you guys try to finish up a project. I know there's some couple of Facebook groups that have Finish It February going on where you finish unfinished projects, so definitely look into that if you're interested. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!